Everyone already knows the usual retirement clichés. Arizona. Florida. Endless sunshine, golf carts, and early bird specials. Those places aren't disappearing, but something interesting is happening. Retiree migration is shifting. In 2026, people aren't just chasing warmth anymore. They're chasing stability, healthcare access, predictable costs, and places that still function when life slows down. Strangely enough, the states retirees are choosing now look almost identical to where digital nomads are landing. So today, we're counting down the 15 states projected to see the biggest increase in retiree migration in 2026, not because they're trendy, but because they work. Let's start. Number 15, Arizona. Arizona didn't become popular because it was cheap. It became popular because it was reliable. Sunshine, dry air, retirement communities built with intention. For decades, retirees knew exactly what they were getting. And that predictability made Arizona a safe bet. What changed wasn't the climate. It was the cost math. Housing prices climbed fast and never corrected. Communities once considered affordable now demand serious equity upfront. HOA fees, utilities, and rising property taxes quietly chew through fixed incomes, especially as summers get longer and more expensive to cool. Healthcare access is excellent in major metro areas, but once retirees move outward for affordability, medical convenience drops sharply. Specialists turn into road trips. Appointments become scheduling events. Arizona still works, but only for retirees who arrive financially prepared. What it no longer is a shortcut. Number 14, South Carolina. South Carolina attracts retirees softly. No hype. No rush. Just charm, mild winters, and towns that feel welcoming without being overwhelming. It feels like Florida with the volume turned down. But the trade-offs appear slowly. Outside major hubs, healthcare access becomes uneven. Routine care is manageable, specialized care often isn't. Taxes are friendly to Social Security, but not always to other retirement income. Coastal insurance costs continue creeping upward as storms grow more frequent. South Carolina works best for retirees who choose location carefully, understand the trade-offs early, and don't assume charm equals infrastructure. Number 13, Tennessee. Tennessee sells retirement with 4 words: no state income tax. That single fact draws retirees from high-tax states faster than any tourism ad ever could. But Tennessee collects revenue elsewhere, aggressively. Sales taxes are high. Everyday expenses add up quickly. Healthcare quality depends entirely on location. Nashville offers excellent care at rising costs. Smaller towns trade affordability for limited access. Tennessee rewards retirees who are healthy, independent, and value tax simplicity. It punishes anyone who assumes low tax means low cost. And yes, outside the cities, things get rural fast. Number 12, North Carolina. North Carolina attracts retirees who want choices. Mountains. Coast. Mid-size cities. Research hospitals. Four seasons. It's one of the few states where you can completely change lifestyles without crossing a border. The downside? Growth. Housing prices keep rising, even in once quiet towns. Infrastructure often lags behind demand. But healthcare remains a major strength, especially around the Research Triangle. North Carolina works best for retirees who adapt alongside the state, not those expecting it to stay frozen in time. Number 11, Florida. Florida isn't just a retirement state, it's a retirement industry. Healthcare is everywhere. Social calendars never stop. No income tax still pulls people in. But costs are no longer hiding. Insurance now dominates retirement budgets. Home, flood, wind, Florida charges an annual fee for living in hurricane territory. Utilities rise. Healthcare systems strain under seasonal population surges. Florida still works for retirees who arrive with money, planning, and flexibility. What it no longer is an impulsive move. Number 10, Texas. Texas promises freedom, no income tax, big space, minimal interference. And that part is real. But Texas makes up for it elsewhere. Property taxes hit hard. Owning your home outright doesn't stop the annual tax anxiety. Healthcare is excellent near major cities, unreliable outside them. Rural hospital closures are a real concern. Summers are extreme, and energy costs reflect that. Texas works for retirees near metro areas who accept high property taxes as the trade-off. Number 9, Pennsylvania. Pennsylvania doesn't look like a retirement dream, and that's why it keeps winning. Retirement income is largely untaxed. Healthcare networks are deep and accessible. You don't need to live in a major city to get quality care. Infrastructure shows its age. Winters are serious. Property taxes vary wildly. But retirees who prioritize financial predictability and healthcare access keep choosing Pennsylvania, especially those fleeing high-tax neighboring states. Number 8, Georgia. Georgia depends heavily on location. Metro Atlanta offers top-tier healthcare but rising costs and traffic stress. Coastal areas offer charm, humidity, storm risk, and increasing insurance premiums. Retirement income taxes exist, though exemptions soften the blow. Rural healthcare access can be unreliable. Georgia works best for retirees close enough to cities to use them, without living inside the chaos. Number 7, Idaho. Idaho used to be a secret. That secret is gone. Retirees move here for scenery, safety, and slower living. Housing costs rose fast once demand exploded. Healthcare is solid in Boise, uneven elsewhere. Idaho suits retirees who value peace over convenience and accept planning as part of life. And yes, locals will know where you moved from. Number 6, Virginia. Virginia doesn't sell hype, it sells function. Taxes are reasonable. Property taxes are manageable. Healthcare access is strong across much of the state. It's not flashy. It's dependable. Virginia attracts retirees who value systems that work and don't want to spend retirement fixing what shouldn't be broken. Number 5, Ohio. Ohio isn't glamorous, and that's its advantage. Housing remains affordable. Healthcare systems in major cities are excellent. Costs stay predictable. Yes, winter exists. But many retirees prefer snow over hurricanes, fires, and exploding insurance bills. Ohio attracts retirees who want stability, affordability, and accessible healthcare, without lifestyle marketing. Number 4, Michigan. Michigan isn't supposed to win at retirement, yet it is. Affordable waterfront. Manageable taxes. Solid healthcare. Real seasons. Yes, winters are long. But costs stay steady. Infrastructure functions. Insurance doesn't spike unpredictably. Michigan appeals to retirees who value calm over climate marketing. Number 3, Minnesota. Minnesota works. Healthcare is organized. Infrastructure is maintained. Senior services are funded. Taxes are higher, but visible. Roads get plowed. Appointments happen. Systems show up. Retirees here aren't avoiding taxes, they're avoiding chaos. Number 2, Washington. Washington is expensive, and retirees still choose it. No income tax. Strong healthcare. Predictable systems. Mild summers. Housing costs are the biggest barrier. Weather isn't for everyone. Washington isn't a bargain, it's a stability purchase. Number 1, Wisconsin. Wisconsin doesn't advertise retirement, it delivers it. Affordable housing. Reliable healthcare. Functioning infrastructure. Predictable costs. Winters are cold, but handled. Towns don't constantly reinvent themselves. Nothing feels experimental. Wisconsin attracts retirees done gaming the system, people who just want life to work. Final thought. The biggest retirement trend in 2026 isn't warmth. It's reliability. Retirees are choosing states where the systems hold up, costs stay predictable, and life doesn't feel like a gamble. And that shift is only getting stronger.